What's up, guys? It's me, Jenny Lee, and I'm back again for a little bit more of the truth. So, last time I spoke about the hearing that was held in Mason County rather than Menard, and I want to backtrack on that. So, the constable that served us papers, the constable that didn't serve us papers but hung them on the gates and called it posting. Service by posting is when there has to be a hearing and the judge has to order service by posting, first of all. Second of all, when that's ordered, there will be a paper hung in the courthouse, and then there will also be usually put in the newspaper or social media, television, any means possible to put out that there's a posting for you to notice. And so that wasn't done. So they can't call it service by posting because it wasn't. Now, moving on. This constable that didn't service papers, he's the bailiff here at the courthouse in Menard, Texas. So in order for them to be able to use him as a witness, since they didn't have one, that's right, they used the constable that didn't service papers to be their witness in Mason County. All of that is illegal. That is not justice. That has there are laws that have to be followed to have a procedure in a courtroom, okay? Period. If your rights have been violated in any way, it's called due process, okay? People can't just come to your house and do whatever they want to you and take whatever they want from you because they're your race or your color or your ethnicity or whatever. That's not how it goes. So if you're afraid to stand up, that might happen to you because that's what they do. They prey on fear. And you know how I know that? Because my attorney had the nerve to ask me, "Are you scared right now?" I said, "No. Are you?" Anyways, that was much later in the timeline. But let's go back to, okay, they had the hearing in Mason. My husband takes us up to Fort Worth, where they've already got this bond signed and ready for us to be arrested, I'm assuming. Okay, but here's the good part. We have a court hearing in Menard County on June 17th, after I've already spent 7 days in Tarrant County, okay? We come home, and a man attempts to murder us. That's right. A man shows up to our property out on 2300, wherever, out in the country, in the ranch. He shows up with 3 guns, 1 gun loaded with the bullet in the chamber, okay? What was done with that? He got a little slap on the wrist, probably got shit talked to because he didn't get done what he was supposed to, but I don't think he's been formally charged. His charge was assault with a deadly weapon. No, that's attempted murder. And why you would hide that? Because what, I'm me? Because I don't deserve to be protected? Well, all right. Next we have, on June 17th, the day that we had court, my husband was taken by a deputy down to the bank so that he could write a check. Now, I was unaware of what was going on. He said that Morgan Stanley was sending $100,000, $50,000 for me and $50,000 for the kids. I was going to open accounts and all that. Well, of course, it was just a bunch of shit. Okay? None of that happened. I was tricked once again, and this is what did happen. Okay? I'm going to show you this right here. This is on the website, on one of the websites for financial places. Sample fraudulent bond, whatever. What's it called? Let me see. Let me make sure I get these words right. It says, it's a sample fraudulent BPD check. Okay, and this is what it looks like. You can see, maybe you can see it. Let me see. Well, my camera doesn't want to focus in on it. What it is a check from the person, made to the person, signed by the person, okay? Now, this is what we have here.
When I tell you that your enemies are about to fall in...
Yeah, we don't need Instagram going right now. Okay, so, this is what we have here. This is a check. Okay, see, my husband's name is up here. It says right up here. Sean and Nicole Crawford. Well, it's made to Sean Crawford, and it's signed by Sean Crawford for $50,000 for Menard County. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm going to flash this so that, you know, it's just, let me see, I want to make sure my little girl's protected. She doesn't deserve any more of this crap. Okay, so our social security numbers are down here, but I'll let you see where. See right here where it says Sean Edward Crawford? Yeah, that's my husband. And his, let's see. Yeah, my husband is on the birth certificate. This is the original birth certificate from the hospital. So, what you think you're doing or going to get away with because you've gotten away with it for many years. I must tell you right now, the best thing that you could do is probably speak up, tell the truth, and stop all of this because I'm not going to stop. And shame on you businessman bankers, okay? You're businessmen, you're large, you wear suits, and you have a little bit of authority in the situation, but yet you're scared of your colleagues. I'm not, okay? I'm here to fight for my family and for everyone else that's been done wrong in this manner, okay? I'll be back.